Hello everyone, I'm your host Akuma, and welcome back to another episode of Morrowind. In today's episode, we are going to do some rather scattered work, and we're only going to save half of it because I don't want to get in trouble for the rest of my remaining life here in this game. Today we are beginning this episode a little bit east to northeast of Narmak. This is the exact spot-ish where we found Pemeni the Trader, the person who, after we escorted her somewhere, gave us the Boots of Blinding Speed, probably one of the most valuable pieces of equipment that we have. We are going to, today, head north of that spot to a little shack over here. I'm going to show you where all of the Blades trainers are, and what kind of special effects we can get from them. Not really effects, what kind of special services they can provide us. You see, I found out something very interesting while looking up this kind of information. If you are level 5 or lower, every trainer will offer you a gift or advice the first time you meet them if you speak to them about the topic Blades trainers. So this guy is the most out of the way. This is Jorvar Horsemouth. Welcome Operative Kevin. So if we ask him about Blades trainers, he offers training but only to Blades. So this is what he'll tell you if you are level 6 or above. And when you meet him, if you ask him about this and you are within the parameters, he will recommend Galbadir at Balmora Mages Guild. I don't know what kind of recommendation he will give, but she is pretty good at enchanting and other trainings and such. She is also my primary enchanter in the game, so maybe he'll tell you about that too. So his training for us is to give us training in Blunt Weapon, Long Blade, and Axe. I believe, yes, all of these are strength skills. And let's get training in Blunt Weapon. He will give us training up to level 50 in each of these. From here, we are going to warp back to Balmora, and from there we will start looking at all the other different Blades trainers. Alright, now we are exiting Kaias Cossetus' house. We are going to look for Tyr Malin's house, Rithling's house, and Ninetoes' house. Here's one of them. Tyr Malin! We spoke to him briefly about getting information for the Thieves Guild quest of looking for a security expert in town. We eventually found that guy, but this is not the right one. They are the same race, but not the right one. So, we can talk to him and get some barter equipment between potions and alchemical ingredients. We can get these spells, which seem to be a lot of alteration spells. That's probably what he's going to be training us in. Enchant, Mysticism, and Restoration. No, so, not quite what I had expected. All these will be trained up to level 50, and I'm pretty sure that, yeah, most of this stuff we are too highly trained in. We can't get some restoration. I will go ahead and get one more just because I can. And next. The gift that he will give us is actually a Journeyman's Alembic. So he's definitely very much worth it if you know about him in advance. And he's 2 doors down anyway, so not really that out of the way if you know about him and what he provides. Ninetoes is the next one. His gift for us is actually kind of funny. He will give you 4 moon sugar. I would really like to know what his dialogue about that is like. Ooh, athletics training, that's awesome. And here he is. Welcome, Operative Kevin. He is actually one of the, I believe, suspects in the murder of Raylan Hlalo, I believe it was, a member in town of the Hlalu Great House. But he didn't do it. And the guy who did it and all of his associates put the blame on him. He only gives us training in athletics, illusion, and sneak. Again, most of these are level 50, but athletics is actually 54 that he can train you up to. So let's see, can we get anything? Well, we can get illusion training. With level 28, I'll go ahead and grab that up a little bit more just because we're here. And that's it. Still, 4 moon sugar as his gift. That is kind of weird. Next, we are looking for Rithleen. I think it might be fastest if we just go ahead and search for her this way. Where is Rithleen's house? I have a general idea. Yeah, I figured it'd probably be over here, like the second house up. Lucia's house. Kalariz. Almost looks like Karlia's house. Vori's. Actually, she's not immediately noticeable. Let's see, where's Rithleen's house? Ah, actually it's right there. I don't know how I overlooked it. Okay, well, we'll just go right back up here and talk to Rithleen then. Probably because it's on the top floor, I'm guessing. Yep.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
I was not expecting you to be a Redguard, actually. Rithleen can give us training in Long Blade, Block, which we can't, and Medium Armor, which, okay, I'll go ahead and take that. I believe medium armor, yeah, that's endurance. And I think that we needed as much endurance help as we could possibly get. Rithling will give us, if we ask, a steel cuirass and helm. Very useful. Her training is block and medium armor are also 50, but Lawnblade skill is at 58. So she's above average in Lawnblade. Next we're going to head over to Caldera. We'll be doing that via Mage's Guild Transport. Boom, 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 Caldera. I believe right here, yes, Serene Leorian. I'm surprised I actually pronounced that right in the first go. And where are you at? Sturdy arched door. I kind of want to break into her house there. That's interesting. The Doors of the Spirit, a shield that I can't pick up. This is actually a really nice looking place. It's even got rafters. Cool. I can jump up in the rafters. I feel like Spider-Man. Okay. I kind of got lucky to get stuck up there because that was a nice feeling. Serene Leorian. Nothing interesting. Training. Mysticism, Restoration, and Destruction. Mysticism and Restoration are actually at 54, while Destruction is at level 50. Since we don't really need to improve those, we'll get a little bit more in Restoration. And her points for us, as advice, she will recommend Laros Uvain at Caldera Governor's Hall. That lady offers illusion and mysticism training, and, well, not training, actually spells, but I guess you can kind of get training after you have spells. Now, just because I'm a jerk, I'm going to go ahead and break in here. Which reminds me, I sold off a ton of lockpicks and probes, if you can't tell. I actually lost about 20 pounds of carry weight. I was carrying so much, and I'm sure that I will not even use up what we have if we go like twice as long in what we've already going. I can't speak. Basically, we have more than we'll ever need for the rest of the game. At least as much as I will be doing. Common belt, there's nothing on top of the closet, so we came in here for no reason, since we already have everything we need. Next up we're going to go to is...
Wow.
Aldaroon, actually. We're going to see someone that we have seen in the game before, back when we were doing, again, Thieves Guild work, where we needed to steal some ebony, or at least get some ebony for someone in the Wolverine Hall Mages Guild. We're looking for Gildan. Did I already pass her house? Was that the first one I checked? I'm starting to get the feeling that it was, because I know she's in this area. There's either this one, or... this. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Well, maybe it's this one? There we go. And where are you at? Here we go. Gildan. We actually stole some ebony from her a while ago, which was probably not the best thing we could have done. So, if we ask her about Blaze Trainer, she will suggest Wayne in the Balmora Fighters Guild. Strange that she would send us all the way back to Balmora for this, but okay. And he will buy armor, weapons, and repair tools, and of course, sell them to us. And he will train us in armor, blunt weapon, and heavy armor. Gildan, though, will train us in alteration, mysticism, and illusion. Alteration and mysticism are at 53 points, and illusion will go up to 50. I think I'd like to get alteration training real quick. And, oh yeah, she also sells us some spells, which I saw and then ignored. I think most of these are alteration. There's a little bit of illusion stuff too. Nothing I think I really need. I'm pretty sure I have reflect. I don't know if I have an invisibility spell actually, so I'll go ahead and buy that. And just for the heck of it, I will buy Chameleon spell as well, in case I feel like doing any special kind of enchantment work. Now, there's only one Blades Trainer left, and we've actually seen her in the beginning of the game.
A special trip just for you.
For this person, we need to come back to Satanin, the place where it all began. We need to go over here into RLA Straight House. I remember there being somebody with a very similar name in the Balmora Mages Guild, or no wait, the Wolverine Hall Mages Guild. And I also just remember that this person hated us last time we tried to talk to her, and she kind of likes us a whole heck of a lot better now. I don't know if she's associated with any particular guilds or anything like that. Oh, he's up to 100. But I think that has something to do with our... where is it? Our reputation, which is at 74. Okay, so people have definitely heard of us. After that, we'll go up here. We don't want to talk to him or this guy. We want to talk to Ilone. How you doing, Ilone? She will offer us training in Lawn Blade, medium armor, and athletics. She's probably the most skilled trainer. Athletics and medium armor are at 52, but Lawn Blade is at 62, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure we can't get any training in the good stuff, so medium armor it will be. Thank you very much. If we need help, she will give us a book for the Guide to Vardenfell, which is actually very useful to people who are new, which is pretty much what you are when you're able to, well, get what she offers. For our next target, I was going to do this last weekend, but we're going to go up here and see Vivek. I was asked to fight Vivek, and okay, we're going to fight and kill Vivek, but before we do that, I would like to address a couple things. Vivek has the second largest soul in the game, the first one being Almalexia. So if you don't have the Game of the Year special Everything All Around edition, then his is going to be the highest soul you can capture. And you can only capture it in Azura's Star. Our Azura's Star had a Golden Saint in it, so I decided to empty that out. And that is now new pants. These were the pants that we were using, the Exquisite Pants. I never did name them when I was enchanting them. They would restore fatigue 1 to 23 points, and after that we never ran out of fatigue. It almost never dropped below the maximum, so they work very, very well. So I got some new pants, which I have called, please pardon my ridiculousness, Ninja Agility. Bear with me here. So, these pants restore our fatigue 1 to 23, maximum of 22, which we did have. These pants will restore fatigue up to 11 or 10, and gives us water walking constantly. So it's got 2 effects on it as compared to the 1, and I think that if it's restoring our fatigue that much, we probably don't have to worry about fatigue ever again regardless. So our last pants, really they were overkill. This one should do us just fine, and that means that we can now walk on water forever, or at least until we take our pants off. So if we want to take a dip, we're gonna have to strip. That actually rhymed. I was not planning for that, but cool. And you know, ninjas are kind of running on water in mythology and all that kind of stuff, so I figured if we're constantly restoring our fatigue, considering how much ninjas can move around without exhausting themselves, plus water walking, it seemed to fit. I was going to call them Ninja Agility slacks or whatever, or like sweatpants, but I figured this was probably good enough. So, we are going to soul trap Vivek and fight him, but before we do that, we're the Nerevarine, we've defeated Dagothur, and we've actually killed Almalexia, so I think it might be in our best interest to talk to him first. The blight is gone and we have survived. Now we must dedicate ourselves to rebuilding the temple, and you must dedicate yourself to your responsibilities as protector of Morrowind. Okay. So, first thing, we have survived. Where are you at? There you are. Where is Dagothur? He did. He's still there, so I guess he really did never venture out, but even so. We have survived. We have lost our divine powers, but not altogether. Some token of the people's faith remains, and we shall dedicate it to rebuilding the temple. Now that Dagothur is gone, we can turn our energies to the more humble needs of the people. It is good, honest work, and I believe there is redemption in it. I really, really like Vivek. I'm actually quite sad that we are going to fight and kill him. I could save my game and this would be completely erased, but I was asked to fight him, so we're going to fight him. And it will be permanent because there's going to be no in-game negativity of killing him. Okay, I'm a little sad about that, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So let's see, he did open up some other stuff for us. Is that Divine Powers? I think it is. Where's Divine? There it is. They gain their Divine Powers from the heart. Okay, so that was not it. I don't know what it was. Rebuilding the temple, perhaps? Let's see. To be a god. What about that one? It's like being a juggler. Okay. All the other stuff that we've already seen. So we can skip that. It's nice never being dead, too. Yeah, I can imagine. Rebuilding the temple. There are still issues to be resolved between the temple and the dissident priests. And now that our greatest enemy is gone, we must reorganize the temple to meet the needs of the people. We have less need of ordinators, for example, and a greater need of priests and healers and teachers. And we must find time to mourn and honor the dead. Yeah, that would probably be good. Without the power of the heart, our divine powers diminish. Our days as gods are numbered. I have told my priests that I shall withdraw from the world, and that the temple should be prepared for a change. We may be honored no longer as gods, but as saints and heroes, and the temple will return to the faith of our forefathers, the worship of our ancestors, and the 3 good data, Azura, Mephala, and Boethia. The missions and traditions of the temple must continue, but without its living gods. Okay, so I think that was everything that we got right away. He's shaking his head no, but I say yes. So we've done those first two, so all that's left is me being the protector of Morrowind. Oh boy. There is much to do. You still have Kagranek's tools, potent weapons, and the wit and experience of a proven hero. The Tribunal and the Temple are happy to yield to you the duties of fighting the enemies of Morrowind. Thank you. There are many blighted beasts and horrors that have survived and must be hunted down and destroyed. We're not going to heal them, we're going to destroy them. There are lesser monsters and villains of all kinds who prey upon the people. There are unsolved mysteries and legendary treasures undiscovered. Actually, we've got most of the artifacts. Yeah, I'm sure you will find much to occupy you. We actually have found much to occupy us. It's been like almost 100 episodes, I believe, since we defeated Dagother, so yeah, we've been quite busy. Let's see if we can get any other stuff from him. Stuff that we've already seen before. We did not murder Nerevar. So what happened? I have 2 accounts of Nerevar's death in my library. Read them and judge for yourself. We've already done that. Let's see if there's anything else. I'll scroll through these real quick and see if I can find anything interesting. Here's something pretty interesting. If you ask him about people of Morrowind, he gives his opinion of the different great houses. He feels the most sympathy with House Redoran, Dunmer driven by creeds and deeds like Vivek. House Indrel, compassion and sympathy compared to Almalexia. A comfortable and secure serenity. House Telvanni matches the disposition of Sotha Sil, iconoclastic, profane, and unconventional. House Lalu represents the future of the Dunmer, in his opinion anyway. He loves the Ashlanders for their preservation of the most ancient barbarian tribal traditions of the Dunmer who first settled Morrowind. And for that, I really, really like the Ashlanders. Just throwing that out there. If you ask him about the Dwemer, he has no idea what happened. Sad, but okay. Dagother was a god and now is dead. If one can truly kill a god. Oh, he did. And actually, I know firsthand that you can kill a god, but we'll get to that. So I think we've seen everything that we can see. There is only one more issue left to talk to him about, and that is Almalexia. I found Sotha Sil dead and killed Almalexia. That is very sad. I presume she killed Sotha Sil. I thought she might harm me, and I presume she tried to kill you, Nerevarine. It is all very sad, but death comes to all mortals, and we are all mortal now. In time, death will come to me, Nerevarine, perhaps even at your hands, which it will very shortly. It is futile to deny one's fate, but nonetheless, I'm afraid I find it all very, very sad that it should end this way, something that began in such glory and noble promise. Can I talk about Sotha Sil? Yes, and get the same whole thing. Well, in your own words, Vivek, we finished our business. Sadly, but it's time for us to have one final battle. Jump up here where I can get a good view of you. Half Chimer, half Dunmer. Time to kill our third god. Boy, he just got right into this, didn't he? Okay, I don't know how powerful he actually is, but he has, I think, a pool of 10,000 magicka. So, oh wow, he's actually casting at least 2 different spells at us. Oh, come on now. There we go. Come on. Get him. Get him. Are you like really agile or something? You are draining a lot of health. Actually, I'm losing fatigue faster than I've been able to regain it, so apparently this is not entirely bad. I may have to cast another soul trap spell on him though. Bump 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 bump. Good gracious me. That's actually a lot of damage. I'm going to find over here. Where's my restore health? One of these 2, or do I have... That'll work. Just gonna recover a whole bunch of health there. Right here, dude. Right here. Are you okay? Yes, you are. Okay. Whoop. Did I... Okay, I'm still recovering health. I thought it stopped for a second. Woohoo! And close enough. Yeah. How did I not get hit? That's it. Took my spell, or... No, it didn't wear off. Okay, well, I'm perfectly happy with that. Still going, still going. Come on, Vivek. Come on, Vivek. Time to die. You're actually growling pretty loud whenever I hit you. Woohoo! And ba-boom. Get that active, and ba-boom. Okay, now my potion wore off. And With this character's death, the thread of prophecy is severed. Restore a save game to restore the weave of fate, or persist in the doomed world you have created. It says that whenever you kill someone who is important to the main quest, and since the main quest is done, we don't have to worry about a thing. Vivek had unique Dwemer artifact. This is an artifact that is sort of Wraithguard. It's related to, if you kill Vivek, you can still finish the main quest, but you're really going to hurt yourself if you do it that way. We're not going to do it that way, but I will take this anyway and leave the corpse there for someone else to find on their own. So with that all done, scroll over to Azura's Star, which has Vivek's soul in it. Oh boy, I feel kind of dirty for doing that. Okay, so after all that, let's go ahead and repair up a whole bunch of junk here. And then we'll go all the way down here and see if I can find someone in particular. Well, not in particular, I guess anybody will do. There we go, this will do just fine. From here we are going to save our game. Everything up to this point will continue in the next videos. But from here on, things are going to change. Okay, so I was asked to do 2 particular things. Now, Los, you have a specific name. I don't know if I want to kill you. Let's not talk about Vivek, shall we? Actually, if we talk about Almalexia, a whole bunch of stuff there. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. Let's get our disposition with her up all the way. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to kill one that has a particular name. This Ordinator, I will, though. Yeah, we're going to kill ourselves an Ordinator. Now, if I scroll all the way down here to Vivek, which was a very strange pronunciation for me. Vivek is a city of, etc., etc., etc. Okay. I can't talk to you about Vivek the person? That seems very odd. Maybe the Palace of Vivek. Okay. Yeah, no, that's actually very strange. But okay. Let's see if we can taunt this Ordinator into killing us. And hopefully we won't get a bounty for it. Oh, wow. Disposition dropped to the bottom. And oddly enough, we got a loading screen after that. Okay, you gonna come get me? Please do not use an area of effect spell. You may, in fact, kill a civilian. Are you... Bro, do you even fight?
You cannot escape the righteous.
I am the righteous. Hear my righteous blade. I'd just like to address that this Ordinator tried to attack me for no reason other than the fact that I called his mama a Gwar. So, we're going to take this Ordinator's everything and dump your body off the edge of the temple into the canal below. And what I was asked to do, and by the way, I should also throw this out, the Ordinators will respawn, so if you want to get away with, well, if you think you're strong enough to get away with it, you can get yourself an endless supply of money by attacking and killing a whole bunch of Ordinators. Then go into a different area, maybe play around a bit, and then the Ordinators will be back. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for an Ordinator. That is to say, one who is still alive, not dead, which is what alive is, and get ourselves in trouble by wearing the Ordinator armor. Hi there, you're not a name, are you? Nah, you're just a regular Ordinator, and nobody is going to care about you. Awesome. So, this person is a throwaway guy, walking very slowly up this mountain. Alright, so what we're going to do is, I sound like a redneck, oh my gosh. Put on the cuirass, and the helmet. And if you wear either of these things and talk to an Ordinator, you will get in trouble because you're not supposed to be wearing these things. Excuse me, Ordinator. How are ya? Feeling good? Feeling happy?
Watch yourself. We'll have no trouble here.
He's not going to attack us yet, but if we talk to him...
You have sealed your fate.
Where did you get that? The armor you wear is sacred to our order. You shall be punished with blood. You're going to give me blood? You're going to throw blood in my face? How do you punish with blood? Oh, you mean I have to pay with blood. Okay. Well, we can put our clothes back on, but it's not going to do anything for us. After we talk to an Ordinator and we get in trouble, we have actually been marked for life. If we go over here to our stats, we don't have a bounty. Remember that he did attack us first. Keep that in mind. So I really did nothing to provoke him other than wear some stuff that I shouldn't. Intro belt. I wonder if that's anything special. Now what the heck, we'll just throw your body off the edge here. So, I've got a pretty decent carry weight. I don't have a bounty. My reputation is still the same. I really haven't done anything to really get in trouble for. I just happened to piss off an Ordinator. But if we walk around, we should be able to find one more Ordinator somewhere. I'm sure. There's got to be another Ordinator. Where's another Ordinator at? Aha, I see him. I'm coming for you. Pardon me, Mr. Ordinator. Do you like me?
Let's not make this official, Outlander. Move along.
Well, he's talking to me just fine. And he actually continues to talk to me fine. That's odd. I wonder if them hating you for life is like a glitch in the game, and they fixed that in the Game of the Year edition. If that's true, I don't immediately know that to be true. Huh, Argili's only at 98. But there you go, there's some information. And I would really like to avoid this if it is true, and I'm just happening to get lucky. Is happening a word? Things are getting really happening here. Dance for me, Kevin. Okay, so there is one more person that I would like to talk to and fight. It was not suggested, but I came up with it sort of at the last minute here. Let's go to Mournhold. We are going to try to fight an army and kill King Helseth. You heard me right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he won't fight us after we finish up the main quest and tribunals, but 5 guards plus King Helseth, and he's probably going to be the hardest one to fight. I know this episode has gone on for quite a while, but I would like to get this out of the way because I know I will forget it by next weekend. So, I'm going to read some notes to you, and then we'll get this thing started. These are the notes on King Hlalu Helseth. He has 100% Reflect, so do not use cast on strike weapons when fighting him. However, I've got a little bit of a bonus for this. Our Blade of the Nerevar that damages our health 20 points, but then it restores our health for more than it actually damages us, so that's actually pretty darn good. An alternative, though, is to fully discharge the weapons before the fight, and, well, I'm not going to try to do that. If you do choose to kill Helseth during or after the main quest, you will only incur a 40 gold bounty. Most NPCs in Mournhold will mention his death if you ask them, but will not seem to mind his passing too much. Like his mother, he will be one of the few people in-game to believe you if you tell him about the death of the tribunal, but he will demand your silence on the matter for the sake of maintaining social and political stability, which is smart, even though I've told a few people they didn't really believe me. If we taunt and kill him after completing the Helseth's Champion quest, it won't have any detrimental effects on the rest of the main quest other than losing out on the suit of Royal Guard armor at the end of the game. Did we actually get that? I think we did. Did we? I don't know. Actually, let's make sure of that. Let's go over here and talk to him. I have been hearing many stories about you and about the goddess. In fact, I've been hearing stories about a great deal of strange happenings in my city. I sent you to learn more about the attacks. I will assume that the rumors I have heard relate to that. Yeah, they do. The attacks for all Alexia is doing? She murders Sothis Cell and then tries to kill you as well. Astounding. With Vivek dead as well, this is truly the end of the tribunal. I believe... Oh, Vivek is dead as well. He, news spreads fast. Yeah. I believe your tale, Kevin, but do not expect my people to be so accepting of it. You'll find it is not so easy to kill these gods in the hearts and minds of their followers. It will take time, but this will be a new era for Morrowind, and I will lead them into it. You have done well, my friend. You have my gratitude. Royal Guard armor of every single kind. And there's nothing particularly special about it. Also, medium armor, so I'm not really too fond of carrying it around forever. I've also got 2 ebony maces, which, where did I get those from? The Ordinators? Well. And then if we talk to him about Almalexia. It is an amazing story. I commend your efforts. Thank you. He commends me for killing off Almalexia. That is terrible. You have told me your story. The Tinkerer is no more. Yeah, that's true. And nothing about Vivek? So, nothing else to say here. Alright, let's see if we can kill King Hlalu Helseth. I'm actually going to do a quick save. And now, let's do this 2 ways. First of all, I'm going to try to fight him by just, well, I'm not going to save the game, so let's just stab him and try to get through it with everybody attacking me all at once. If that doesn't work after a time or 2, or unless I get completely slaughtered on the first round, then I'll try to taunt him into attacking me, and we'll see how that turns out. But the thing about King Helseth is that in addition to all of his other importance and everybody trying to defend him at once, he has a very special item called the Royal Signet Ring. This is a unique item and we can only get it if we kill him. It is the best defensive item in the game, everywhere in the game. It pretty much renders you invulnerable. It was probably given to the king for that reason by the developers, because he's difficult to kill. Here's what this thing has on it. Reflect, resist magicka, resist paralysis, all at 100%, plus restore health and fatigue 10 points constantly. All of this is constant. That's how powerful the ring is. Kevin, you're looking down again. Are you really that drunk? Are you really that drunk? You're about to fight the king, and you're still having problems. Okay, yeah. My gosh, my character. This character I have created. So let's see, there's two ways to go about doing this. We could actually stand way back here, and then shoot him with an arrow to get on a free hit. But then after he charges us, we'll get surrounded by guards, and you know what, that might not be the best idea. So, with all these guards around, I'm pretty sure that Karad won't attack us, at least if we taunt him into attacking us, the king I mean. But let's see if he'll attack us if we just go ahead and stab this guy. Alright, ready? Ready, ready, ready. I know I said in the previous episode that Gaynor may have been the most powerful enemy in the game. This guy may be the toughest to kill. Alright, ready? Not ready. Let's see if I can give myself a buff before I fight this guy. Fortify Luck, that might be good. Let's drink one of those. And Fortify Intelligence, no, I'm holding on to those. Alright, let's just go for it. Hey, King Halseth, taste my blade. My crime has been reported. Yeah, I don't care. I'm paralyzed. Okay, paralyzation is bad. Oh, Potion of Cure Paralyzation. Yeah, that works too. What's the most powerful restore health thing I have? That one? Okay. Never mind. You got slaughtered. Oh man, that was amazing. Alright, this time let's taunt Helseth into attacking us and see if we fare a little bit better. Okay, there we go. He's at exactly 50% in disposition, which is weird, but okay. Alright, here we go. A sword fight against the king. Certainly one of the most powerful, luckiest enemies. But he doesn't seem to be as strong as Gaynor because I killed him a lot easier. He's dead now too. I wonder if I should have tried to capture his soul. Nah, he was a NPC of sorts. Okay. So he had a Daedric Daikatana, and I don't really need all this other stuff. It's an interesting robe though. And, oh, he had armor on underneath. I did not realize that. Royal Signet Ring. Yeah, this thing is strong. This thing is really strong. Then again, this might be better than something we already have. Ring of Finaster is resist poison, magic, and shock. Resist magic and paralysis and reflect. This thing is better than the Ring of Finaster. And oddly enough, even though it's priced at 10,000 gold, this thing is 18,000. And this is pretty much invulnerability. Something to think about. I don't know if I ever showed this either, but if you put on a robe, in this game, the robe goes on over your armor, which is the reason why we didn't see his armor. But if you wanted to make your character look good, compared to all the mishmash that Kevin has on right now, you can make it simple by just putting on a robe, and then your character is beautiful for everyone. Although you really don't want to be seen wearing a robe and then a skull for a hat, so you know, you kind of have to be careful about that. But hey, it's an option, and we could actually put on a robe over our outfit, and that would give us another constant effect bonus that we could get? I don't know. But not this one, because again, we're going to not save the game after we take all of his stuff. Actually, I've got quite a bit of carry weight room. I will go ahead and take all this stuff. That means we have left the king dead in the throne room, and everybody just stood around and watched him die. Well, I certainly couldn't take them all on at once. But hey, that was something else. We killed another one of the most powerful characters. Pretty sure Gaynor is the strongest, though. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this out for this, just because I can. Man, I feel good. Why did I need to stop doing this? I really do. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Now, I gotta say right now, before the next episode starts, that I know this has gone on for a long time already, but I don't know if there will be a Morrowind episode tomorrow. There are 3 suggestions that I have, and I believe that every single suggestion that was given to me will take a very long time to record, edit, and upload. Like a very long time. So, Morrowind episodes from here on out, unless I get simpler suggestions in the future, may be late. So if you want to suggest anything, I'd suggest do it in this episode, because I don't know if there will be one for Sunday yet. I'm actually recording this episode very late on Wednesday, so yeah. Just wanted to let you guys know that, in case there's nothing out tomorrow for Morrowind, at least you know why. I will try, but no guarantees. that's going to be it for the day. See you guys next time for more Morrowind, and hopefully it will be things that we can get taken care of. See you then. Take care.